My Paris Kitchen, Recipes and Stories, David Lebovitz. David Lebovitz's My Paris Kitchen is both a love letter and a revelation, a portrait of Paris not through monuments, but through meals. Having traded his life as a pastry chef in San Francisco for a new one in the City of Light, Lebovitz discovers that cooking in Paris is less about perfection and more about participation. The clatter of markets, the rhythm of seasons, the conversations over cheese counters. These become his ingredients as much as butter or wine. Each page invites readers into a kitchen where recipes are inseparable from stories, where a pot of stew can hold both laughter and longing. Lebovitz explores the quirks and charms of French home cooking, revealing that even the most iconic dishes have humble roots. He describes the joy of finding the perfect baguette, the frustration of a finicky oven in a tiny Paris apartment, and the quiet pride of mastering dishes like duck confit or coq au vin. His recipes are grounded in tradition, yet open to improvisation. He seasons with humor as much as salt. Whether he's roasting chicken with mustard or baking a dense chocolate mousse cake, his goal is not to impress, but to share the pleasure of honest food made with care. But My Paris Kitchen is more than a cookbook. It's a memoir of transformation. Lebovitz writes with warmth and wit about navigating the contradictions of French culture, the obsession with freshness, the reverence for ritual, and the endless debate over how cheese should be served. He captures the beauty of small moments, the smell of coffee in a cafe, the chatter at a neighborhood market, the patient ritual of making caramel by hand. Through these stories, food becomes a lens for belonging, a bridge between languages, and a measure of time itself. As the book unfolds, we see Paris through the senses: the golden crust of a tarte tatin, the sizzle of onions in butter, the perfume of herbs in a summer breeze. Lebovitz teaches that cooking, like living in Paris, requires patience, curiosity, and a willingness to be surprised. By the final page, My Paris Kitchen feels like an invitation to slow down, to savor, and to find the extraordinary in the everyday. It reminds us that every good meal, like every good story, begins with a little chaos, a little courage, and the faith that something beautiful will emerge from the mix.